Tracking mileage is one of the most important things we as rideshare drivers need to do in order to maximize our tax deductions. And if you do it right, you could offset nearly all of your earnings. Joe here with the Rideshare Guy, and today we're going to discuss the best apps for tracking mileage in 2018. So the first app we reviewed was Quickbooks Self-Employed, primarily known as a bookkeeping app. Quickbooks Self-Employed also has a very good mileage tracker, and you can set it to automatically track your mileage and then categorize each trip as business or personal. And it's comprehensive. It does the best job of syncing with banks, monitoring expenses, and automating bookkeeping. It costs $10 a month, but you can try it for free for 30 days. The next app we looked at was Stride Tax. Stride Tax is a free mileage and expense tracking app that allows you to record your mileage by running it in the background as you drive. You can start and stop recording your mileage for each trip by tapping the start button when you leave home, or in some versions of the app you can set it up to record automatically. You can also use Stride Tax as a bookkeeper, logging your receipts and expenses. Again, Stride Tax is free, and we have provided a link in the description where you can go to download it. And the next app we took a look at is called Hurdler. Hurdler is another free mileage and expense tracking app. Hurdler's mileage tracking app was the most accurate of the free mileage tracking apps we tested. It offers fully automatic mileage tracking, but some drawbacks are a laggy interface as well as an excess of buttons and messages to upgrade to their premium product. The next app we reviewed is TripLog 2.0. TripLog's basic features are free, and advanced features such as Bluetooth auto start and automatic daily cloud backup come at a nominal price. You can also use TripLog 2.0 to estimate your gas mileage and find the best gas prices. Of all the mileage tracking apps we tested, TripLog is the best mileage tracking app for those who want to control when the app will start tracking your trips. Next, there's MileIQ, and the free version of MileIQ allows you to track up to 40 trips per month. And most drivers will go through those 40 trips pretty quickly, so the premium version of MileIQ is actually $6 per month. One nice feature with MileIQ is that it allows you to link separate trips together while driving for business. It was actually the least accurate while also using the most cell phone data in our test. It also used a lot of battery. Next, we tested Ryder. Ryder is primarily a driver tool to help Uber drivers monitor surge pricing, receive surge alerts, it provides details on upcoming events, and helps drivers find rides. They are the only app that syncs with Uber's API and your Uber driver profile to gain extra data on miles driven. You can get their mileage tracking for $5 a month with the Ryder Premium subscription. So there are all the apps. Now we'll take a look at how they stack up against each other. The first thing we'll take a look at is mobile data usage. An important metric to measure mileage tracking apps is the amount of data that they use over time. This is especially important for users that have a cap on their data plan. And you can see Quickbooks Self-Employed was the most data efficient, using only 2.73 megabytes of data, while MileIQ was the least efficient, using 17.54 megabytes. We found that a big part of the data usage seems to come from apps that focus on automatic mileage tracking. This seems to be because there's a lot of data work involved in trying to figure out when your phone is moving in a car or not. And our next test was tracking the accuracy of the apps. We tested each app over the course of a day and compared their mileage calculation to the beginning and end odometer readings of our vehicle, of which we drove exactly 129 miles. As you can see, most of the apps were fairly accurate with the exception of MileIQ, which was short by about 30 miles, and Ryder, which was about 10 miles over. And here's a look at an overall comparison of all the apps we tested. You can see Stride Tax, Hurdler, and TripLog offer free mileage tracking. All of the apps offer expenses tracking except for MileIQ and TripLog. Quickbooks Self-Employed, Stride Tax, and Hurdler offer tax filing. And again, Ryder is the only app that syncs with Uber's API, so you can get Uber alerts. So there are all the apps that we reviewed. Again, whether you're using one of these apps, or maybe you're using a spreadsheet to track your mileage, or maybe you're even doing it by hand with a logbook, you want to remember to track that mileage meticulously in order to maximize your tax deduction at the end of the year. Go ahead and comment in the comments. Let us know what you use, how you track your mileage. If you haven't subscribed to the Rideshare Guy channel, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and drive safe. Thanks.